Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
So what's going on, guys? We are back again with a brand new episode on the channel. So in this video we're gonna create a simple form in HTML and CSS. So the form will gonna look like this, and with a submit button, and it is going to be the get method. So let me tell you what is the get method. The get method is just we write anything like this email and any password. Now we will submit. Don't save. So in the get method, the uname, which is our class, it has been printed here. The email, oh, and the pass. I have added anything. So in the get method, it is like this. And in the post method, the form saves in the directories of the server. So for the get method, we will do today, and we will discuss the post method in the upcoming videos of PHP. Now let's start by creating a project. New file, save it as index.html as it is the main file. Save. Now another file is yt.css. Now we are going to start with the HTML. So create the basic syntax, and now here inside it write form, because we are gonna create the same form, and I have written the title as form only. Now we will gonna write a div whose name will be the container class container, as it is going to be contain the whole of our form. So now one more div as name, and here inside we will write the login form with the h1 tag, the main heading of a form. Let me show you this one. So now div closed, and now here write the form tag. Class is going to be the as or anything. Index.html is the action, and method nothing, as get method is the default method, or we can write get also. Now here inside input type text, not text, email. Name is going to be email only, or uname. The name is the which I have shown you in the, let me show you again, this one, uname, which is the ID of our program's email. And now value is nothing, because user will enter the value. Now the placeholder is nothing but the highlighted text inside the our small block. So inside this enter email, and before the input tag we are just gonna create, we are inside the div class container, so we just don't need to write any h1 tag. We can create it simply also. Enter email is to. Now save and let's check how it's looking. Index.html, we can see enter email login form, and here one more. Here type br to break the statement, one more br to go to the next line after breaking. And now input type will be password, name will be pass. And I tell you that if you are working on major jobs, don't use the get method, use the post method, and we will do the with the post method afterwards while using the php in this form. So now the placeholder, enter password, here type password is to, and now save. Let's just check again. Fresh, done. And now write after this br and again br, and now input type submit, name submit, there must be value also because there will be nothing displayed on the submit button. No placeholder in this. And now let's check again. The submit button has been created. So let's align it to the center by using the center tag. It has been aligned. Now go to the css part and type the body, margin 0, font family. I am taking the sans serif. And now the margin top, one 70 px. Let's check. But firstly we need to link the css. The name of our site is, css is it.css, and we haven't placed it any in the subfolder. Now refresh. Somehow more. Let's give it 250. Yes, let's check now. With the dot container, Here right border, five pixels, solid. The default color is black. Yeah. Now for the border, we just need to write. Okay, close. Now for the border, not for the border, but for the container. Width must be 500 px. It will be correct, I think. Yeah, it will be correct. We are gonna maximize our input text also later on. And now the height, 7, not 700, it must be 300 pixels. And now here type the BR tag. Yeah, let me just connect with the charger first. So now let's go to the it.css again, and let's make the input type bigger. Let's check what is the, we just need to create a class here. Class email class pass, control plus S, and now dot email now right here padding 10 px, now dot pass padding 10 px. Now it's looking much better. Now the width, $30 not 30, 300 px, and for the email width 270 px. I think it must be correct. Little bit more, 290. 287. Perfect. Now for the submit button. Don't need to create the class, only right here style tag, and inside this padding is to 10 px, width is to 100, not 100, 300 px. More, I think 500 px. No, it's quite large now. Let's give it 450 or 350. Now it's small, 380. That's why I just don't like the web designing. It has very much difficulties to come across with. Just we need to tilt it somehow slight. Margin, not only margin right, 10 px. Just tilted. It must be left. Oh, it must be 5 px if it is not correct. Yeah, it will be 5 pixels. Done. Now slightly increase the width to 89. Now it's looking nice. Now add the buttons for the login. No, login we have added. Now for the registration and the forgot your password button. Now here we just need to write a href. It must be hash for now because we haven't created any login or sign up or a different form. Now here write forgot your password. And just need to write style to not s2 is equals to here the color black, control plus s, nice, and one more button like this href, or just copy this one only. You just write don't have an account Done. Now give a margin to any of them. Margin of left is to 10 px. Somehow more 15 pixels, and let's create some distance and make the box bigger. For that, height must be 400. Yeah. Now tilt it slightly upwards at 200. And now give a break between the four. Go to your password and this don't have a count button. Break, break, not the border, break, break. Now save. Done. And some more distance in the submit button. Break. Some more distance in the email and password. Now it's looking nice, and let's compare it. In it the area is much wider, but we have taken the area small in this because I felt that the area is going too large, so it's looking nice than that. So only this much in this video. Next part will be coming soon. Goodbye.